Father Time is undefeated. Some players play longer than others, but all players retire at some point. The length of the career is not what matters, rather the quality of the career. So for today's video, we're going to find the best NBA player based on the number of seasons they played. And my only rule for this video is that I'm only factoring retired NBA players. Without further ado, let's rebound onto that list. The best NBA player to only play one season in the NBA is Jay Williams. He was drafted second overall in the 2002 draft by the Bulls. He had a really promising rookie season. He put up roughly 10 points per game and was an all-rookie player. He could have easily developed into an all-star within time. However, on June 19, 2003, he tragically got into a motorcycle accident. Thankfully, he survived, but unfortunately his injuries were career-ending. Jay did attempt to return to the NBA in 2006, but that did not work out. However, Jay didn't give up and persevered off the court as a successful commentator. The best NBA player to only play 2 seasons is one of the best NBA Jam players in the original arcade game, and that's Mike Luzolino. Standing at 5'10", Mike played 2 seasons with Dallas and averaged a little over 9 points per game. Luzolino was inducted into the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame, and his NBA career was quite short as he spent most of his career playing professionally in Spain and Italy. The best NBA player to play 3 seasons is a close call between Greg Oden and Maurice Stokes. Both players had tons of potential, but I am giving this pick to Maurice as he was a Rookie of the Year, total rebounding champ, and a 3-time All-Star. He came out of the gates as a rookie All-Star, putting over 16 points per game and an insane 16 rebounds per game, leading the league in rebounds. During the last game of the 1958 regular season, Stokes was knocked unconscious after he drove to the basket. At first, things appeared to be okay as he actually returned to play that very same game. 3 days later, however, he grew more ill, and soon after, he suffered a seizure that left him permanently paralyzed. Maurice tragically passed away on April 6, 1970 at the age of 36. Rest in peace to Maurice Stokes. The best NBA player to play 4 seasons in the NBA is Drazen Petrovic. He's an extremely underrated player. He's an all-NBA player who put up over 22 points per game in his best scoring season and averaged over 20 points per game in his prime. He shot around 43% from three-point range, which is almost unheard of in the 90s, playing in one of the toughest eras of basketball. Drazen most certainly had a bright future ahead of him. However, he tragically passed away in a vehicle accident in 1993. Rest in peace to Drazen Petrovic. The best NBA player to play 5 seasons is Leon Powe. Powe's career lasted from 2007 through 2011, playing for the Celtics, Cavs, and Grizzlies. While Leon was a role player, he was an important piece to the 2008 Celtics title run. In Game 2 of the 2008 Finals, Leon had a career high of 21 points. He's an athletic player who was an underrated rebounder, and he was quite efficient. At 6 seasons, we have Brandon Roy. Roy had huge potential to become an NBA legend, and during his time in the NBA, he was an all-star caliber player, making 3 all-star teams, 2 all-NBA teams, and winning Rookie of the Year, all while putting up over 22 points per game in his best scoring season. His career was cut short due to knee injuries with his cartilage. He underwent surgery, but unfortunately his knees wore down to the point where there was no cartilage left, cutting his career short. At 7 seasons, we have the Laker legend George Mikan. George is a 4-time All-Star, 5-time champ, 3-time scoring champ, total rebounding champ, and an All-Star Game MVP. Right from the gates as a rookie, he was averaging 28 points per game, and he won 3 scoring titles 3 years in a row. Rest in peace to George Mikan. The best NBA player to play 8 seasons in the NBA is Yao Ming. Yao was an all-star for every season he played in the NBA. Not only is he an 8-time all-star, he's also a 5-time all-NBA player. He put up over 25 points per game during his best scoring season, and if he didn't run into injuries, he could have easily had a much longer career with a better resume. At 9 seasons, we have Ralph Sampson, one of the tallest designated power forwards in NBA history, standing at 7'4". The reason why he wasn't playing center was because he was playing alongside Akeem Olajuwon. Ralph is a 4-time All-Star, All-NBA player, and Rookie of the Year. He put up over 22 points per game in his best scoring season. The best NBA player to play 10 seasons is Bill Walton. Bill is a 2-time champ, 2-time All-Defensive, a 6th man, total rebounding champ, block champ, a finals MVP, and a regular season MVP. He was great on both ends of the court, protecting the rim and scoring at the rim. He put up over 18 points per game game in his best scoring season. At 11 NBA seasons, we have Julius Erving, who did play 5 ABA seasons, but we're only counting his 11 seasons in the NBA, which was still a legendary run. He won 1 NBA title, 11 NBA All-Star appearances, and 1 NBA MVP award. In his best NBA scoring season, he put up nearly 27 points per game. The best NBA player to play 12 seasons is Mark Price. Mark is a Cavalier legend who is a part of the 50-40-90 club. That's over 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the line. He is a 4-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA player, and was one of the best 3-point shooters of all time, as he never lost a 3-point contest, winning in 1993 and 1994. The best NBA player to play 13 seasons is a real challenge. The options include Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Bill Russell. The Larry versus Magic debate and Larry versus Bill debate are both enormous topics that need their own videos. I've broken this down a few times for both debates in bite-sized fashion. To make a long story short, Bird is better defensively than Magic, while their offense is close, and Bird is better offensively than Bill, while their defense is somewhat close. That is obviously just a bare-bones surface reason why Bird gets this pick, but in a future video I can do a deep dive breaking both debates down. At 14 seasons, we have Wilt Chamberlain. This one needs no explanation. Wilt is one of the greatest players ever. Rest in peace to Wilt Chamberlain. At 15 seasons, we have yet another no-brainer with the GOAT of the sport, Michael Jordan. We simply don't need an explanation here. At 16 seasons, we have the Flash, Dwayne Wade. Wade is a 3-time champ, a scoring champ, finals MVP, 3-time All-Defensive, 8-time All-NBA, and 13-time All-Star. In Wade's best scoring season, he put up over 30 points per game, and while he never won a regular season MVP, he did have MVP caliber seasons, such as his legendary 2008 season, and of course we can't forget his 2006 season, where he won it all. The best NBA player to play 17 seasons is Scottie Pippen. Scottie was great on both ends of the court, playing lockdown defense and putting up over 22 points per game. He is a 7-time All-Star, 6-time champ, 10-time All-Defensive, and a steals champion. Plus, he is a 7-time All-NBA player. At 18 seasons, we have Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem the Dream is one of the best centers of all time and one of the best NBA players of all time, period. He's a 12-time All-Star, 2-time champ, 2-time Finals MVP, 9-time All-Defensive player, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, and a 12-time All-NBA player. Next up is 19 seasons, and if I were to choose active players, I would go with LeBron James, but LeBron is likely going to play more seasons in the future, which is why this is a retired players list. And at 19 seasons, my pick is Tim Duncan, though Shaq is a close second. Tim Duncan is quite simply the best power forward in NBA history. He's a 5-time champ, 15-time All-Defensive, 3-time Finals MVP, and 2-time regular season MVP. The best NBA player to play 20 seasons is a really close call between Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant. If we go by Laker-only accolades, I would give this one to Kobe, no doubt. May he rest in peace. If we are asking who is better at playing NBA basketball, this one does go to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem is easily top 3 all time. The best NBA player to play 21 seasons is a super close call between Dirk Nowitzki and Kevin Garnett. This debate is worthy of its own video. You can make great arguments for both, and there technically are no wrong answers here. Dirk had the better championship run. His 2011 ring is one for the ages. Dirk is also the better scorer and range shooter, but if we factor both ends of the court, Kevin's offensive talents are pretty close to Dirk's, but his defensive abilities are light years ahead, especially his insane rebounding abilities. With both ends of the court factored in, this one goes to Kevin Garnett. The best NBA player to play 22 seasons is the only player so far to do it, and that's Vince Carter. Vince played in 4 different decades, playing from the years 1998 to 2020 for teams such as the Raptors, Nets, Magic, Suns, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Kings, and Hawks. He's a dunk contest champion and an 8-time All-Star. So here is the best NBA player based on the number of seasons played. Let me know what you think of this list and what type of video you want to see next. Don't forget to dunk on that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.